Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Haunted Library. Hey, it's December 26th. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. A few things I need to say. I'll keep it short and sweet, and then I'll give everybody a chance to listen to this video. And then this video, just like most of my personal videos, will be deleted because I believe on sticking to stories only if that's what your channel is about, not personal vlogs or videos. So here we go. Right now, the Haunted Library seems to be struggling on watch time hours. You know, I write my own stories, so that could take anywhere between 4 to 7 days to write a story that's 1,500 to 3,000 words long. It takes time to write that story, and that's just the first draft. Then I have to go back and I have to edit that story, which could take a day, you know, with me being a realtor and also having a full-time job and doing everything else I need to do that life requires. It could take a full day or 6 to 7 hours here and there editing that story. Well, then I got to voice that story, okay? And then after I voice it, I've got to edit the voiceovers. A lot is involved with what I do personally because there's an extra step. I create my own stories. I don't get my stories from Reddit. What I'm experiencing here is less content because I'm spending a lot of time writing the stories. I'm not able to give you guys 3 videos a week from Reddit. Not to say the narrators that do Reddit don't work, because obviously some of those stories, I've seen them before, they're terribly written. You have to do edits. And if you don't do an edit, then you're not giving your subscribers the best stories out there, because as a writer, I'm pretty technical on grammar. And I'm not perfect, and you can hear it even in some of my own stories when hey, I'm voicing what I'm writing, and you can hear it sometimes. I'm not perfect, but I try to get as perfect as I can when it comes to grammar. You know, having said that, it's taken me a long time to write stories. In the beginning, I know I was producing more, but it's slowed down as my stories are starting to progress and get a little bit deeper with deeper character development, a plot. So that takes, you know, that could take anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 words to develop a character and to develop a plot. Most of your Reddit stories have no character development at all. If you want my personal opinion, what's the difference between a Haunted Library story and a Reddit story? Okay, a Reddit story is a good story for a campfire. We've all heard them, right? It's a campfire story. That's what they are. They're not meant to have a character in there that is a central figure that you are accustomed to possibly get feelings for or grow to like or grow to hate. It's not about that. It's a basic campfire story that has usually a shock factor there, and that's about it. My stories are much more deeper than that. They have character development. They have plot twists. They have dialogue. It takes a lot to create this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Every time you hear a 15-minute Haunted Library story, you're literally listening to a small audiobook. That's why this is called the Haunted Library. So having said all that, now that you know my opinion on all that, I'm really struggling to put out a video about once every 2 weeks with everything in life. And I've hit my 1,000 subscribers, but I haven't hit my watch time hours, and I'm struggling on that. Everybody that's listening to this, please give the Rainwater Killer a chance if you haven't. You might actually like it. The first few videos of my whole channel, and the Rainwater Killer too, probably the first 20 videos, 20 to 25, are all of me doing the stories with no edits. I had no editing program. That's why you kind of heard me talking slower, because when you speak slower, you make less mistakes. I do apologize about that. You know, if you can get through the slower speaking, you actually might like the series as the series progresses. I need the watch time hours. So anybody that wants to go back and start a series that's seen it and just passed it up, give it a chance. You might like it. And for everybody who hasn't watched my older solo stories that have just now subscribed, scroll down. I've only got 30 videos. You can scroll down and watch my old ones, please. I need the watch time. I spend so much time doing this, and you guys, the way you can help back is to give me those watch time hours, so maybe I can get monetized one day. It ain't about making an income doing this or anywhere close to making a living. You know, at this point, it'd be nice just to get $10 or $15 in the mail. That would make me proud. It's never going to be about making an income off of YouTube, because I still believe that I'm too late in the game for that. But to be monetized would be nice. And to be monetized, I'm going to need you guys to watch all my videos. So again, new subscribers, scroll down and listen to my old stuff. I would appreciate that. One last thing, 2020. I am a writer. I've wrote 3 linked 100,000 word published novels before. I will show you my books soon in a video. I know I keep promising that, but it's coming. In 2020, I will be working with other channels to try to get more attention to the library. Doing so, I will be writing stories for these channels. Currently, I am writing for animation channels, and I also am going to write for a couple other big channels that are much bigger than me, just basically storytelling channels that are not narration. So I'm pretty excited about that they like my writing, and they're asking me to do that. So 2020 is still going to be about the Rainwater Killer, and it's still going to have some solo stories, but you're also going to see my stories on other channels. And every time that happens, I'm going to link that, and I'm going to send out a community message so everybody sees that. I'll give a shout out to you guys for that channel whenever I do a solo story. Hey, go over here to this channel, listen to my story, this guy's narrating it. Or go over to this channel, this guy's animating it for me. You'll always know wherever my story is. So 2020 will be about a year where I write for other channels and hopefully can gain some success that way, because right now this is kind of a slow burn and I'm getting ready to pass the time to where I think I got a few months left to where I need to meet that criteria that YouTube puts on me for to get monetized. And right now, guys, I'm not making it. So I need all the watch time hours I can get from you all. At the end of the day, the last thing I want to do is to stop doing this. But the fact of the matter is, YouTube does not promote my stuff as of right now. As you can see, my videos get shit for views. Just go look at my videos and see what kind of views they get and see how long they've been sitting there. To me, that's not acceptable. I appreciate the small clan that I got, the fall of subscribers that interact with me, but at the end of the day, if I'm going to spend this many hours creating a story, editing, vocalizing it, editing the vocalization, the narration, I want that to be able to reach more people. And if it's not, then I got to ask myself, you know, what am I doing here? I've got to get monetized, and you guys got to help me. So please, again, for everybody who hasn't watched the old videos, take a few minutes to go back and watch the old videos. There's big things to come from the library in 2020. You got the Rainwater Killer Season 2 coming up. You got solo horror stories from me still will come. And you're going to have me writing stories for other channels, animation channels, and just regular narration horror channels. I'm excited, but I need everybody's help.